I sound him.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
To throw on second down, here's Falk. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Leopard! Check. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Gone!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Let it roll.
Now a play fake here on first down. It fights him off. 9 time was left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Hurry!
To throw on second down is Love. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Gun.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Going for the deep ball. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Falk looks to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw, Falk. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw. Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. On first down, Luck. That's got to feel good for Andrew Luck. His first touchdown pass since New Year's Day of 2017. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Ebron never really found his footing in Detroit despite being a first-round draft choice with just 11 touchdown catches in 4 years. But the Colts think he's got the potential to really help their passing game, especially in the red zone, and he delivers right there.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals heading back out there, and last year 7-9. So that meant back-to-back losing seasons for the first time since 2007-08. Now, they were able to knock off two teams late contending for the playoffs. They beat Detroit in Week 16, Baltimore Week 17, but I don't know that that's the silver lining Cincy fans are clinging to.
No, not at all. And when you just kind of feel around this team, you sense a rebuild is in order. And that starts on offense. Offensive line, they've got some top-rated draft picks that have to play up to their potential to help out the quarterback, Andy Dalton. They need wide receiver John Ross to catch a football. Didn't catch a single one as a rookie. And they need Tyler Eifert back in form at tight end after some health issues.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. After the interception, it's Luck. Looking deep for Hilton. And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for Hilton. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Falk. And the grab by Croft. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Falk. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jabal Sheard able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this.
Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
It's Falk out of the gun. And able to find Green. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
Now here's Falk to the left side here for Eifert. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Green, 39! Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
From the shotgun, here's Falk. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now the Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
All right, here we go. Watch it now. Green, 39! Green, 39! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Falk. Stepping up, he's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Luke Falk with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Colts offense, Charles, heading out here. And this is a franchise, it's hard to know what to make of them. You know, if they can keep number 12 out there, keep him healthy, you think they're going to be okay. Without him, though, it's really a completely different team, isn't it?
It certainly is, and it feels like a complete makeover in order, and they're trying to get that done. But I remember when they drafted number 12, Andrew Luck, they were predicted to be a last-place team. Instead, they went to the playoffs right out of the gate, first few years of his career. So to me, it comes all the way back to him. His health, if he's able to play all 16 and at a high level, the Colts are automatically transformed.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Reggie.
Second and 10, Luck again. Looking deep here for Ebron. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck on the right side. It's Hilton with a catch. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing right on his own 5-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. We're just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy. 622.
On 1st and 10, Luck. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We got 3. Go. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, easy.
Luck on 1st down. He's got it to Hilton. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Go. 674.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with men. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Luck. Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Falk now, a first down throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
No, check, Patriot.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Al Woods getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
All right, now, lucky 56.
To throw on second down, here's Falk. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are in for 6.
And there it is, the initial touchdown pass in the NFL for Luke Falk, but he's so used to putting the ball in the end zone. Think about what he did at Washington State. 119 touchdown passes in 4 years there, a Washington State record, and he left there as the all-time passing leader in terms of yardage in Pac-12 history.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Around the NFL, third quarter from Foxborough. The Patriots, they've widened their lead even further. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Be right. He's coming. We got double up.
On first down, it's Long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one.
And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Jabal Sheard in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On second down, here's Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now, the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Falk. Going deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch 80. He likes to get the 12. Let him know. Reggie.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he connects with Ebron. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Luck now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
59. 12.
Now a 1st down throw. Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing again is Locke. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Watch it now, Barney. Gun. Switch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Hurry. 11Z. Mexico. 12. 11. Monday. 53. 12.
After the interception, it's Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Hurry.
On first down, Luck. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit. Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Leopard! Leopard! Tight to the right, boy. Tight to the right. Move. 4 down, 4 down. Check, check. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Leopard! Leopard! 50's the mic.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw, Falk. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Gone!
From the shotgun, here's Falk. And this is Central Florida's Traquan Smith, his first NFL catch. And another timeout taken by the Colts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bullock will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
12. Color.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Hurry! Gun.
He's back to throw. This is caught. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run it with Mack. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
On second down, Falk. Over the middle to Smith. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
It's Falk out of the gun. And Eifert has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bengals on a roll now. It's another first down.
Hey, you've got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Leopard. Detroit.
Play action. It's Falk. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tight right. 3 down. Check. Gun.
Now Falk staying on his feet. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, look at 56. Detroit! Look at 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this one is incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Still fighting for more. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Now, that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
11. Color. Tempo. Reggie.
Hey, watch it.
Hold on.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hurry!
Watch 25. Oh, here we go.
We're rolling.
36.
11. Tempo. Let it roll.
Now a play fake, and it's Locke. Flushed out right. And just shutting him off there. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He got 29 yards that time. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether we're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Let it roll. Hurry. Line 674. 12. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Line 675.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Throw left side on target to Kane. Complete. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll run with Mack. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Number 45.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Single.
12.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And this will be done, but put this one in the win column.